The story came out back in 2012. The fate of the world depended on reactor 4, which is to your left, by the way, not to your right. Frank von Hippel was asked on the 16th of March.
How many fuel rods would likely be inside that reactor? What sort of quantity are we talking about radioactivity?
She's talking about reactor 4 only.
2 to about 8 reactor cores worth.
So if it can't be controlled, that's worst case scenario, 8 reactors worth of radioactivity.
Right.
And so 8 reactor cores at the top of each of the buildings, just 4 of them gone. You do the math. Nasty, we're in real trouble.
Signed a paper, shook hands, packed up and run. They cut the ribbon, took their pride.
The ELP system, in 2013, these pictures were released. That was the ELP's building for water filtration. In 2014, at the end of it, they claimed that they might have it operational by 2015, but the reactors were gone in 2011. You can't filter something that don't exist. It simply can't be done.
Now they release what they cannot contain. For 30 long years, though.
Japan is growing food in a nuclear wasteland where they have 30 million one-ton bags, and they're stored on 105,000 different sites. They're actually growing food right alongside of millions of one-ton bags of radioactive fallout. Japan had a professor from South Korea claiming that only 3 grams got out of the reactors and they were in 1,000 tanks, and that they're equal to 3 grams of sugar being thrown into the ocean. They picked up 30 million one-ton bags of radioactive fallout. There was 4 reactors that melted down, lost their decades of inventories. There was 865,000 extra cancers in the first year, and they banned the food in 14 prefectures by 55 countries for a decade. But they say 3. After Fukushima's radioactive fallout, we carried out marine research expeditions from Vancouver, British Columbia to Alaska. The species to your left are actually exterminated. We've done the research expeditions for 5 extra years to see if the species to your left recovered. They didn't recover, and you'll never take those pictures again. I think they call that an extinction event.
Empty fucking.
So this is the strangest thing you're probably ever going to see if you haven't seen it before. It's just a small fraction of the media pretending they're in a building that don't exist at Fukushima nuclear meltdowns.
What used to be reactor building number 4. The whole of this building was blown apart by a huge explosion.
We are here inside Reactor 4 at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant that was severely crippled during the earthquake and tsunami of 2011.
Of the decommissioning work taking place here in Reactor 4.
At the end of our tour, we were checked for radiation exposure. In 4 hours, I received the equivalent of less than a chest x-ray.
1,500 highly radioactive fuel rods inside this pool. They've got to move them outside of this reactor.
That's sedition, that's genocide, that's mass murder carried out by your medias worldwide. So